So later on tonight on the History Channel, they're going to be having 25 years after the LA riots. They've tracked down some people who were iconic images during that riot, and I believe they're interviewing them, getting a first-hand account of what they experienced and what they went through. I think if you're a prepper, this is going to be a great thing to watch. You're going to be able to get some great HUMAT, some human intelligence, a great recounting of what happened, what it was like to be in an SHTF situation in the city as the grid went, essentially, not the grid, but services for police and stuff went down. There was no help. Help was not coming. People had to defend themselves. People had to defend their own shops. And we've seen some similar situations last year, and possibly going to see some this summer. I mean, we all remember the Baltimore and Ferguson riots and the chaos that led to. I think as a young boy, 9 years old, I distinctly remember the goings-ons in LA and watching it on TV, on the nightly news, and hearing about it the day before and the day after. And we lived in the Bay Area, so we kind of got a little inundated with that information. I don't know, I just know my perspective, my regional news at the time. Obviously, it was a huge national story, but I don't know if there was as much follow-up and as much coverage. I always think the local coverage does a little bit better job than the national coverage. Even recently with the Baltimore riots, tracking down on YouTube and on the internet some of the local stories, the local news events. I mean, they had gangs that were providing security for some of the cities there, just like the shop owners in LA had to provide their own security before they were looted. There was gangs in Baltimore who were providing their own security for their block and for their neighborhood. So I just find it very interesting. I think this is a great opportunity if you're a prepper, especially if you live in an urban environment, to kind of relive those images and see them, mix that in with the information that the people are giving you who lived through it and went through it. I encourage you to watch it tonight. If you watch it, I'd love to hear some feedback in the comments. I appreciate anyone who's listening to this video or watching this video. I don't know who or what. I just feel like I want to share this information, kind of share my journey in prepping, talk about the things that I go through. So I'd love to interact with some people. So if you watch this tonight, if you're a prepper and you think it's valuable, please let me know what your thoughts were. I'd love to interact with you in the comments.